Cooking with Plants, and today I'm making a lemon spiked potato and corn soup. And for today's recipe I'm actually going to be using my pressure cooker, but you can cook this in a normal pot on the stove as well, so it's up to you. If you do have a pressure cooker or an Instapot, just use those for a very quick and easy and really tasty soup. Let's get started. So whenever I use my pressure cooker, I like to put in my herbs and spices first. Otherwise, if they're on the top, they tend to float to the top and stick to the lid, and we want all those flavours in the soup. So I'm going to start by adding 1 teaspoon of celery seeds. If you can't get a hold of celery seeds, by all means add fresh chopped celery. But I like to use celery seeds, they just add a really nice flavour. Next, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. But again, if you have fresh parsley or any other herbs that you like the flavours of, please do include those. 1 teaspoon of dried fennel seeds. 1 teaspoon of ground sage leaves. 5 bay leaves. Next, you want to add salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of Celtic sea salt, the coarse variety, and also 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. And I'm including the salt because I'm not going to be using any stock or anything salty in this recipe, so that will add a bit of flavour. But if you want to use vegetable stock instead of water, you can omit the salt and put it in at the end if you want to use it. Next, I'm adding 3 whole cloves of garlic. They will break up in this pot. If you're cooking it on the stove top, you might want to chop it up, but I like to keep them whole and let them break up themselves. If you do like the flavour of garlic, feel free to add more in too. Next, I'm adding 1/2 cup of pearl barley. This will make it nice and thick and creamy. Next, I'm adding the juice of 3 lemons, which is about 1/2 metric cup of lemon juice. 1 large chopped onion. Next, I'm adding corn kernels from fresh corn cobs. I've used 2 large corn cobs, and it's equivalent to about 1 1/4 metric cups of corn kernels. Okay, I've also chopped up 6 large potatoes, just into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so next I'm adding 1 litre of water, which is equivalent to about 1 quart of water, and you'll see that it's just in line with the potatoes. So if you're cooking on the stove top, you might want to add a little bit more water and just give it a stir through. So on the stove top, you'll want to bring this to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer, cover it and cook it for about 45 minutes or until it's at a consistency that you like. With my pressure cooker, I'm going to be turning it on to high pressure and setting it for 12 minutes. Optional extras for this soup are 1/2 metric cup of nutritional yeast flakes, and I also like a little bit of spice, so I'm adding 1 teaspoon of hot pepper flakes as well, dried hot peppers, and mixing that through. Okay, so now that my 12 minutes is up, I'm going to release the pressure and then check out this soup. Whenever you're doing this, just make sure you do stand back, wait till the pressure is totally released, and also when you open your lid, just make sure that your hand isn't over the pot and you get burnt from the hot steam. Always hold it from behind and pull it up. So we'll just let this pressure release. Okay, open this lid. Ooh. Have a nice facial. Oh, that is looking yummy. Just mix all the herbs through, and there you have it. The easiest, tastiest potato and corn soup And it's so easy and quick to cook when using a pressure cooker. I just love this. It just tastes like it's been cooking for days, but it hasn't. Now make sure you pull all the bay leaves out as well. You don't want to be munching on those. And serve it up. Okay, so I'm going to give this a taste test. You'll want to let this cool down a bit because it is really, really hot when it's straight out of the pressure cooker. But I'm not going to wait because it smells so good. I'm going to give it a taste test. Oh, yum. Okay, that combination of the potato and the lemon and all those different herbs and spices, oh my gosh, this is so good. You have to give it a try. Let me know what you think of this recipe. And you have to give it a thumbs up because I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. This is so delicious. Give it a try. Check out my other recipes. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so you don't miss out on my new and upcoming recipes as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.